What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have the 2025 Chase Elliott Patriotic Paint Scheme we ran at the Coca-Cola 600. I mean, technically, you might not be able to see the paint scheme because it's camouflage, but I digress. Let's go ahead and check it out. And here we go, folks, with today's Diecast review. It is Chase Elliott's 2025 Napa Patriotic Chevrolet. And if you can't see the diecast, I wonder why. You know, maybe it's because it's camouflage. I'll stop. Anyways, I actually really like this paint scheme. It's just a simple one camouflage livery, but I think it works really well with the colors involved. So we're going to go ahead and open up out of the box and take a closer look. Here we go, folks, with today's Diecast review. Well, out of the box. And I mentioned this is basically a one logo type of paint scheme. Literally, just a giant camouflage net casted across the whole car. And low-key, I actually really like it. It's not too common. We just get, you know, more simplistic paint schemes. A lot of them have a lot of designs and gradients and shading. So once in a while, it is kind of nice to just have a simple design, at least in theory, you know, just a simple camouflage one. I'm not sure the camouflage on it. I don't know if it's like urban or winter. I have no idea. But anyways, we're over to the front of the diecast, and we have the Napa Auto Parts logo. W Napa Auto Parts for not putting yellow on the car and keeping the blue and the white theme that they had on their alternate for 2025. I like that. Of course, the red door numbers. Definitely some Bobby Labonte vibes for sure. Go to the front windscreen, you have the, you know, patriotic banner. Go to the front of the diecast, you have number 9 on the left side. The headlight decal is a little bit off, unfortunately. That does happen. I got Hendrick Motorsports on the right side of the diecast. Sunoco on both corners of it. You can see where the decals kind of overlap. This is pretty common practice with full wrap diecast. They usually almost never line up perfectly. So anytime there's like a full wrap paint scheme, the transitions are usually going to have some hard edges. It's just part of it. Nothing you can really do about that. You do see a pretty gnarly bubble, it looks like, on the splitter potentially. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the shine. No, maybe it was just the shine. It looked like there was a bubble there, but I guess not. Let's go to the left side of the diecast here. You have Napa Auto Parts on the side with the Napa logo in the middle. Got the red number 9 there in the door panel, or half of the door panel, if you will. Goodyear right there, NASCAR Cup Series. You can see the decal film was not trimmed on the front left. That's an easy fix. I like how the paint scheme goes all the way down to the rocker box. I like that. The painted side skirt, you know, look. That's pretty cool. Chase Elliott right there on the name rail. Kelly Blue Book, Valvoline. Got UniFirst right there on the right rear quarter panel. You can barely see it. I'm kind of surprised they didn't put a box around it. Usually they always put a random box around the logos, but surprisingly they didn't do so with this paint scheme. Even the Lumar decal, the Prime decal didn't have that, so kind of surprised. Got Coca-Cola there. You have your patriotic wheels. I will say, though, the printing on the wheels is very blurry. I want to say it says honor and remember, something like that, but the print quality is, there's a little bit left to be desired, so to speak. Let's just keep it real. B-Post decal there has Chevrolet, Axalta, Cincinnati Industries, Mack Tools, and Simeon's. Go to the back panel of the diecast. This was a part of Napa's 100th anniversary. They did make that special gold paint scheme we ran at Texas Motor Speedway. Fantastic diecast, by the way. You can check out my review on that if you'd like. Got the number 9 right there on the right side. Valvoline on the left side. You got Chevrolet there. Then we go to the right side of the diecast. And again, just a simple camouflage paint scheme. It doesn't need to be very fancy. It doesn't need a lot of bells and whistles to it. But I think low-key, it actually works. Top of the diecast here has the red number 9 once again, which has the blue outlining to it with the white stripe in the middle. Then you have at the Napa Network on the roof. Elliott on the back window with the dual shark fins there, which I always like that. I don't know why. It looks cool in the next-gen cars. And then Napa Auto Parts right there on the deck lid. So what's interesting about the Hendrick 4-car set they would release each year for, you know, the patriotic cars is apparently they didn't make it in 2025. It didn't make MOQ. And they've been making that patriotic diecast set at least since 2022, maybe 2021 as well. What's fascinating with it is I want to say Alex Bowman's patriotic car didn't get made in the Gold Series. So they didn't make the 4-pack set. They didn't make the Gold Series individual release. Does that mean it's not getting made at all, or is it going to be an Authentic's exclusive? I have no idea. They did make the William Byron paint scheme, and of course Kyle Larson's was the Indy Double paint scheme. So that would be really an anomaly if they don't have all 4 of the Hendrick Patriotic cars produced for 2025. Here's some other 2025 diecast. One of my favorite Daniel Suarez paint schemes ever. Check this out. You have the Quaker State decal on the spoiler. That thing is sharp. That's one of the new releases right now you could check out over there at Circle B Diecast. Feel free to use that promo code Diecastbuffet at checkout. You can help save on shipping. Don't have to, but there's some other amazing diecasts over there that I don't have in the studio. They've had so many freaking 164 releases that have dropped since, what, like late November and December? There is so many of them, man. I got Noah Gregson, B. Farouk, Carvana, Shaq, Jimmy Johnson, and how about this one here? The Josh Berry Las Vegas Race to Win Ford Mustang. That's a popular car. Would you believe this diecast here was one of the top 10 selling diecasts of 2025 out of every paint scheme released? That was a top 10 one. I would have lost a bet on that one. I mean, you know, it's Wood Brothers. It's a first win. It's amazing, but over Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Dale Jr., you know, there's a lot of competition there, so to speak. Why not? Let's show some of the advent calendar cars as well. You know, we got the Josh Berry Race to Win diecast. Well, why not show another Race to Win diecast in the spring of 2025? How about that? The Chris Rebel Phoenix Race to Win. Let me try to find a spot to put the diecast. We'll put it right next to it. That's pretty cool. The Advent Calendar set, I have no idea how many of them are in stock right now at Circle B. Once they sell out, good luck trying to find it. So if you're wanting some of these amazing exclusive diecasts, you got to get it through, you guessed it, the Advent Calendar line. You can check out my video on it. I talked all about it. I showed all the diecasts in it. By far, it is well worth the price of it. It's probably the best advent calendar they have released. And considering, like, what is it, 9 or 10 diecasts out of the 12-car set are true exclusives. It's remarkable, man. I mean, you get a Corey Heim truck, you got the Ben Rhodes truck, you got Todd Gilliland, William Sawalich, Harrison Burton. There's other ones as well. There's a Justin Allgaier, Chris Buescher, Ross Chastain. There's a Dale Jr., a Dale Sr. diecast. There's tons of freaking diecasts. Even a Chase Elliott one as well. So make sure to tap in while you can, because once that diecast set is gone, you know, it's gonna be like trying to find the 2023 set one of these days. It's gonna be like, wow, that's a pain in the butt to find, especially a complete set. That's the thing. You know, you might be able to get one used one day, but it's the complete set. And it being brand new, I don't know how many opportunities you'll have of that as time goes on. That's all for now. Have a blessed everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. DB, signing off.